Hey you, I'm Dave. Let's draw. I was recently thinking about, I was going all the way back to my early childhood, and who was the first superhero, like just in general. I don't know about you, but for me, my first superhero was Superman. He's the first everything. The first superhero, I think I remember the first superhero movie I watched, the first supervillain, or villain, whatever you want to call Lex Luthor. And I know that if you look at some of that stuff now, it seems cheesy. Some of it kind of was, but you could also say the same thing about comic books. But I couldn't get enough of it. I loved it. And I could be wrong, but I think I like Superman and Star Wars and Indiana Jones. I think I got my first taste of all of them like within the year or two of each other. It was a good childhood. I also want to play around with, I didn't see it until years later, but there was a Superman before, like a live action Superman before the movie of my childhood. I just remember seeing George Reeves dressed up as Superman. I was like, oh, yeah. And I know, like, if you look at older Superman movies or cartoons or whatever, like, he was not jacked by today's standards. Like, he was strong, but he didn't look strong, if that makes sense. And no offense to George Reeves, but he wasn't jacked. But he definitely had more of that old school, like, he was, I guess barrel-chested? Is barrel-chested the right term? He was not defined. He didn't look weak, but he was not, like, jacked by today's standards. I want to try and draw that kind of Superman. And I can already tell, I don't love the way the top of his head is. And I think one of the things I didn't do is I didn't follow my line. But the nice thing is, I know his hair is going to be black. So the fact that I went bigger, just not that big of a deal. It's going to go away. I think Batman and Spider-Man win for the superheroes with the most costumes, like style of costume. I think Superman has a decent amount too. If there's a different costume or era that you like best, go ahead and leave it in the comments. And if I haven't done that one yet, I'll put it on the list of to do. Alright, so it's not quite there yet. We'll let that darker red dry. And then I'm going to go in, gonna do the blue. We still got to do the yellow of the logo and the belt. I'll get this blue in, hit that dark red again. We'll see how it goes from there. All right, let's see if we can, you can definitely see where the red is. So what we'll do is, because I can see clearly where the red is, I'm gonna just fill in on the back, with the hope being that that just makes it a little bit darker. And that little bit is just enough. And I'm also staying clear of the edges because I don't want it to soak through. And it's like, what's that? You know, I don't want it to go beyond the boundary. I mean, if it does, it does. We'll figure it out. Yeah. This is Superman. I'm Dave. You have a great day.